Hi, I'm Nigel and this is Simply Simulator, how to get the best out of your simulation equipment and your simulator. This video is about how you can use your Saitek or Logitech panels more effectively, make them more versatile by making different labels if you reprogram the buttons. So if you've got a Saitek or a Logitech panel, you know that you can reprogram the buttons using SPAD or SPAD Next or a similar program. This is particularly useful where, say, you've got a honeycomb joystick, honeycomb yoke, because they've got inbuilt buttons for things like the lights and the batteries. So you'd have duplication if you simply had them on your Logitech switch panel as well. I'll take you through how you can make your own labels, how you can affix them quickly to the panel, and how you can swap them out if you want to change the plane that you're flying. So let's create our labels. So we want to, I use Microsoft Word, open up a blank document, select Insert, and then an ordinary text box. Once we've got the text box, we can resize it easily just using the little pull points and then move it up to the top of the screen. Select the end of the text and then backspace just to clear it. Now we want to create the background, so right click, select Format Shape, then on the right hand side we want to select Solid Fill and then black, and you can see the shape will go black. So now select the text box, right click again, and then you can select, I found Myanmar text is the best. You want to select size 8, bold, and then on the right hand side of that that box, if you select the color, and we want obviously white, and these need to be in capitals, and then you can start typing. I used 5 spaces initially at the beginning and then started the labels, 5 spaces first and then 12 spaces between the first label and each of the subsequent labels on that same line. So 5 spaces, then the first label, 12 spaces, then the second label, and then you can continue the labels across that line. And press return and start the second line, and you just need to line up the second line with the first one. So avionics master, fuel pump, and then pitted heat. So this line spacing is a little bit too wide for the label, so we want to select design, paragraph spacing, and then custom, and in the box that opens up you then want to make sure this one's on 0, the line spacing is at single, and I found that 0.7 works best, otherwise they tend to overlap a little bit. So then you can start the next line, and you just need to line it up with the first line. If you press return and it doesn't seem to work, then it might be you've got your settings set slightly off, so you can either pull the box down using the pull handle and you'll see the text that you typed, or a little bit easier if you right click again and then go to format the text box, format the shape, and then when this box opens on the right hand side, you can select text options, select this right hand option, and then make sure or tick the resize shape to fit text. You'll find it'll get bigger as you type. And also it's worth, while you're in here, checking at the bottom that wrap text in shape is selected, so that it doesn't just carry on typing beyond the shape. When you get to the end of the shape, a new line will start automatically. So now you'll have something that looks like this, and when you add on the extra lines for your other planes, you can then print that. I found if you print it on photo paper, that comes out better. The blacks look clearer than on ordinary paper. And then to create the labels, you want to get some magnetic self-adhesive sheeting, and pretty much from any hobby store you can get that. Then we're going to cut out the label that we printed. Turn the self-adhesive sheet over and just peel back the backing so you can affix your printed labels to the back of the sheet. Then we want to just cut out each of the lines to create our set of labels. And then we're fixed. All we need to do is we cut an extra piece for each of the label sets to stick onto the panel to provide the base for your labels to stick on magnetically, and then you can just add on. In this case I've set two sets of labels, one for the Piper Tomahawk and one I've got set up for the Jumbo, and I've even added the wipers to the what was the magneto switch on the switch panel for the Jumbo. And then another quick tip, when you take them off to swap them out, if you could add another piece of the magnetic strip and put it alongside the strip panel, then you can use that to store them. Otherwise they're really easy to lose, and then you can just easily swap them off and back on as you change the aircraft that you fly in, and then we can just replace the ones for the Piper Tomahawk, and we're good to go. So I hope that was useful. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe if you want to see similar videos in the future. And I really would like to hear any comments you've got, any thoughts you've got, anything that you think I could make videos on in the future that you would find helpful. That's all I've got for you today, and I'll catch you next time.